Welcome to the Committed Lifestyle Podcast. I'm your host, Jody, and each week we're going to be diving in deep, covering all things that help you step up your game, master your mindset, and help you commit to creating the life you desire. So if you're ready for that, let's get started. Well, hello, and welcome back to another episode here with me on the Committed Lifestyle Podcast. Okay, you guys. One, I got no notes. So we're just going to kind of wing it today. Two, wow. I'm feeling so inspired to just really come on here today and talk to you guys about manifestation, creating what it is that you want in this life, and how this podcast can help you. And so I've been during all of COVID, it's been kind of crazy with what the blessings it's been bringing me and the things that I have decided, were not needed in my life anymore, and really showing me where it is I want to create more in and how I want to add more value to the world and what I want to really be able to help people with and how I want to feel on a daily basis. And I think we can probably all relate to that in some way or another. And I'm sure you have found blessings, even though there's hardships going on for a lot of us during this time. There have been blessings, and a lot of people are realizing that the things that matter to them don't matter as much anymore. And some of the podcasts that I've been listening to, people have been talking about that they just kind of want the more simple life, that they don't really need that hypey city life anymore, and all that entails. And here living in Las Vegas, I'm not gonna lie, that is what a lot of people's normal was. Not exactly, well, kind of mine, if you know my backstory, because I worked in the service industry for about 11 years. And so I've always been in the party, not the party, in the party. Let me make that clear. I'm not your party girl. I'm more like grandma, because I want to be sober at home in my sweatpants, in bed at like 9:45 reading, asleep by 10, getting my 8 to 9 hours of juicy sleep, and waking up in the morning and feeling great. And my great throughout the day is connection with people. That for me is what my life is so much all about. So that connection for me comes through, where I choose certain studios to work out at, because there's a great community of people there that I've made friends with. And I love having coffee dates and lunch dates with my girlfriends. Now it's like Zoom dates and stuff, but I love connection through social media. For me, it's about the intimacy, really learning about someone and creating very special relationships. I don't need to be friends with everybody, and I don't need that hype, but that's just me. And plus, I'm not really into a lot of alcohol, but you put a nice glass of champagne in front of me, or you put a tequila soda, woo, that probably will get drank by me. But never more than 2. I know. I'm the anomaly of this city. I know. I'm kind of the anomaly of a lot of things, but that is why I get along so well with myself. So if any else of you out there can relate to that, we probably just became best friends, and you should reach out to me and let me know that you're like me. One of my favorite women to follow on Instagram is Angela, and she calls herself baby grandma, and the other women that are like her baby grandma. So, I'm kind of one of those baby grandmas too. Oh dear. Okay. Seriously. If you're like that, if you're like me, please let me know. We need to talk, and we got to know more about each other. So, all right. So what's really coming up for me this week especially is manifestation and the art of manifestation, and why it's so important to be consistently manifesting what it is that you want in your life. And a lot of people think that the life that they want comes through hard work. Yes, you need to work towards your goals and the vision of your life. However, I'm telling you right now, it doesn't have to be as hard as you think. Have you ever worked 9,000 jobs to make ends meet? And have you ever wondered, God, there's got to be a better way. I'm just burning the candle at both ends and I'm not making enough money, right? Well, the beauty of that is there's so many ways to make money out there, but you really have to decide what it is that you're willing to do, not just for a little bit, but for a long time, because you want to be creating multiple streams of income, but you want it to be surrounded and around things that you can back and that you can really put your name behind, because that's what it's really all about, is what can you put your name behind that you can trust, that you can tell other people about. What can you do that isn't all trading time for dollars? Because that's a huge thing. I think all of us like money, but we don't want to work ourselves to death where we can never enjoy our life or the money that we've made. And if you can relate to that, then this is a podcast for you to be listening to right now, because I want to talk about manifestation and how I use that in my life. And so this week, especially, I've been diving deep back into manifestation. And I could even dive back deeper, but so this week, especially these last 2 weeks, is I've continually been talking about the life that I want. What does it look like? What does it feel like? How it comes to me very easily. Okay. And I don't just think about it one time a day and then that's it. And then it just happens. I'm constantly thinking about it all the time. And what I'm wrapping around that is appreciation and gratitude. I am speaking about this life that I want as if I'm already living it, right? So I'm talking about how I have these multiple streams of income that I build from online, and it's leveraged income where I'm not constantly trading time for dollars. And I've always had multiple streams of income, but now more than ever, I want those streams of income to build up quickly, because from this year, I've really kind of done a flip with my life where, the way I was creating money in my life has changed a bit. And I decided to switch that up. And has it been kind of stressful at times? Yeah, I'll be completely honest. It has been a little bit stressful feeling. But in the efforts of everything that I have been doing and what I've been manifesting, it's coming back full circle, where that stress that I'll have, little bits here and there, it's really starting to show itself through from my manifesting. So when I'm talking about, creating streams of income from online, that's something I'm manifesting, because me personally, I want to be able to work from anywhere all the time, and create a multiple 6 and 7 figure income. That for me is something that's really, really, really important to me, because I want to take that money and do more good things with it. I want to have amazing adventures. I want to have, the ability to say, oh, well, let's jump on a plane and let's go to Thailand, or, whatever it is. Well, when the borders open, of course. But that has been showing itself. Now, I've dabbled in a lot of these things, but I never stayed consistent with it. And this call that I had today literally brought all that back in, and it's been coming back in throughout this entire year. So what I'll say is that manifestation works, and it can work slowly and it can work quickly, depending on when God or the universe, whatever you believe in, it knows that you're ready. And, there's been certain things that I've been manifesting outside of just business, and that I've been I could cry right now talking about it, but this is something that I've been manifesting for probably a year. And what I'll say is it's been showing itself coming through in the last 2 months. And last night I had the most amazing experiences of my life, that this manifestation that I've been literally manifesting day and night, all day long, putting affirmations around it, putting myself in certain, circumstances to create this feeling of, this thing that I'm manifesting. Last night, it was I don't know if you heard me snap, but it was a moment that literally brought me to a stop. And I said, wow, I think I just manifested that. I think that just showed through. And I think I've probably cried like 90 times. I cry a lot though. I just get gratitude tears very often. And that's when I know that something I've been manifesting is showing up, is when I get my gratitude tears. And so what I really want to convey for you guys is get clear on what it is that you want. Pay attention to the way that things make you feel. If something makes you feel uneasy and you don't feel, it doesn't make you feel good, or you feel like you're struggling or strangling something to make it work, or that you feel like your life shouldn't be this hard, I encourage you to start finding what it is that you need to get rid of from your life, finding what it is that you need to ask for help with in your life, to get more clear on how you want your life to look. What does it feel like? What are the things that you're doing? So yes, maybe for example, you want to be, let's just say a coach. You want to do coaching, and then you get into it and you're like, oh my God, I'm trading time for dollars, and I'm coaching, a ton of people a day. And this is just, I'm literally stuck coaching, where I'm not getting to enjoy my life because that's all I'm doing is coaching back to back to back to back to back. And you're not enjoying the process, where yes, it might be from home, but is it exactly what you want? Right? So really try to play through all those things that, those options that you're giving yourself. And while you're in your manifesting, outlining or what's the word? I can't think of the word right now. Kind of like a mind dump, right? While you're in that, pay attention to what it'll look like long term. Like, what does the day to day look like? Not just does it look very glorious. What does the day to day look like? And is that something that you want? Or is that something that only has to be a season that leads you to something else? So really start to pay attention to those things as you go through your idea capturing of how you want your life to feel. And, then maybe it's, how do you want your body to feel? You can manifest the body, that your health, right? And while you're doing that, guys, you have to pay attention to the sides that are coming along the way, because what you're going to do is you're allowing the universe or God to bring to you the things that you're asking for. And he's going to be, or the universe is going to be presenting you with opportunities. And pay attention to that. Okay. Those opportunities are sometimes short-lived. And if you don't take it, the door is going to close on it. Now, it'll show back up if you continually manifest it, but it might show up in a different form, or it might show up in a new time period of your life. So really pay attention to those opportunities that come up for you, the synchronicities, things like that. Now, you can also do this with relationships. Is there a certain relationship that you want to manifest? Well, start thinking about it. Don't put a face or name to it. Think about how it feels, right? Like, how do you feel in that relationship? Because it might show up in a new way. It might show up in the way that you thought. I don't know, what that is for each person. I just know that the art of manifestation in whatever it is that you want, it works. It works. It works. It works. And I'm really hoping to get some really great people here on the podcast to talk more about the art of manifesting, because you guys are going to love this the more we dive into it. And I also want to get a little bit more clear about what I really want to be bringing this podcast into for you guys. So, it's about the committed lifestyle. I am all about really helping you guys, give you the how-tos around, me personally, about giving you around the how-tos around the mindset tricks to help you create that body, that relationship, that life, that income, those things that you want. And I'm going to be bringing more people onto the podcast and interviewing them so you can hear from other people about how they've created success in their life, or what it is that they do, because you never know what it is that might stick for you, where you find the thing that is the turning point for you to say, you know what? Yes, that's exactly what I needed to hear, because you were waiting for that sign, something you've been manifesting, and maybe you heard it here. And so hopefully I can add more of that value into you guys as the weeks go on. So please make sure that you tune into this. And if you're all about manifesting, or if you're all about being, a go to bed early, don't drink a lot, want to feel good and make each day amazing kind of girl or guy, you can be a guy, let me know, you guys, because that's a huge driver for me and I want to connect with you. And if you're interested in being on this podcast, or if you know someone that would be great on this, maybe you know a woman that needs to be highlighted as someone who is a amazing, empowered woman, and she needs to be highlighted. Let me know, because I want to connect with her and see if she's a good fit for the podcast, see if she's a good fit to get highlighted on my Instagram. So let me know, because that's what I am here to do, is connect people to the right people, provide those solutions, those how-tos, those bits of info, those laughs, and that fun life that I think we all want. So, that's what I got for you guys. No notes, just the juiciness coming from my heart right now. And if you got some value out of this, screenshot it, share it on your IG, tag me in it, let me know, send me a message. And you guys, I love you so much. Just remember, you've got one life to live, and it's your job to make it amazing. Until the next time, you guys, much love to you.